Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Yesterday I made a video about best counters to Imp Warlock and people started to ask me, hey, what about best counters to Skeleton Mage? So I took a deep dive into statistics and in this video I'm proud to present the top 6 decks that you can play to beat those Skeleton Mages. When I make a video about counter decks like this, I also do take into account the overall position of those decks in the meta. Like, there might be some counter decks that, hey, counter one very specific matchup, but they are totally useless against everything else, and in that case you probably don't want to play with them. So while this top 6 list is not the top 6 best decks in the game overall, all of these decks are capable of climbing the ladder. And luckily for the Skeleton Mage matchup, I didn't have to make any compromises, so these are the top 6 decks in order that they are good against Skeleton Mage. So this Control Shaman is the 6th best deck against Skeleton Mage in particular, and number 1 is the number 1 best deck against Skeleton Mage in particular. So let's go take a look at them. Coming in at number 6 we have Control Shaman. I mean, Sire Denaturus is your big finisher in this matchup. Theotar is another great card in this matchup, steals some threats from the Skeleton Mage because Skeleton Mage has some pretty sweet threats. And then you have Brukan for value. Those 3 cards are your 3 best cards for this specific matchup. And coming in at number 5 is Naga Priest. Naga Priest is really rising on the ladder. And when it comes to beating Skeleton Mages, well, Skeleton Mages can usually freeze one of your minions, but you have Boon of the Ascended, which makes you a copy of your big minion, and that really provides you the threats that Skeleton Mage cannot respond to. The 4th best deck to play against Skeleton Mage is Beast Hunter, and Beast Hunter doesn't really do anything special against Skeleton Mage. I mean, what Beast Hunter does, Beast Hunter just keeps up pressure until the opponent crumbles. And exactly, basic Beast Hunter game plan is a very strong game plan against Skeleton Mage. The 3rd best deck to take against Skeleton Mage is Face Hunter, because these new Face Hunter lists that run collateral damage, there are some lists that run 1 copy of collateral damage, but we're here to beat Skeleton Mages, remember, so 2 copies of collateral damage it is, because those collateral damages against all those skeletons, it's just phenomenal and will really win that matchup. And the 2nd best deck to take against Skeleton Mage is the good old Ramp Druid, and when you play Ramp Druid, well, what do? You ramp up, and then you have some mana, you summon some tokens, you have those tokens die, and then eventually you say it's siring time, and then you're going to sire all over that Skeleton Mage with Sire Denaturus, and boom, there's a win. However, the best deck in the game to beat Skeleton Mages with over 70% win rate in the matchup is Quest Hunter. I mean, like, what can Mage even do? Mage really wants you to have some minions so that they can turn those into skeletons. Well, you have some minions nowadays in Quest Hunter, but you don't really have a lot of minions. And also, you're just going to shoot. And even if they summon some skeletons, then that's just going to advance your quest even faster. So, no matter what they do, Quest Hunter, the best answer to Skeleton Mage in the game at the moment. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.